Are you trying to find the finest place to launch your dropshipping company? Are you curious about the advantages and disadvantages of WooCommerce and Shopify, two of the most well-known e-commerce systems worldwide? If so, you've come to the correct spot. In this video, I will compare Shopify and WooCommerce in terms of features, pricing, ease of use, scalability, and more. By the end of this video, you will have a clear idea of which platform suits your needs and goals better. So, make sure to watch this video till the end, because you will learn some interesting things that you might not know about Shopify and WooCommerce. Dropshipping is a great way to start an online business with low risk and low investment. You don't need to buy products in bulk, rent a warehouse, or hire staff. You can test different products and niches without losing money. You can also scale your business easily by adding more products and suppliers as you grow. However, dropshipping is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires hard work, dedication, and patience. You also need to choose the right platform to build your online store. This is where Shopify and WooCommerce come in. Let's see how they compare in different aspects. Features. Shopify and WooCommerce both offer a lot of features to help you create and manage your dropshipping store. However, they have some differences in how they provide these features. Shopify is a hosted platform, which means that it takes care of the hosting, security, updates, and maintenance of your website. You don't need to worry about the technical aspects of running your store. You just need to sign up for a Shopify account, choose a theme, add your products, and start selling. Shopify also has a built-in app store, where you can find hundreds of apps and plugins to extend the functionality of your store. You can find apps for marketing, analytics, customer service, inventory management, and more. Some of these apps are free, while others require a monthly fee. WooCommerce, on the other hand, is a self-hosted platform, which means that you need to install it on your own WordPress website. You also need to purchase a domain name and a web hosting service to run your store. You are responsible for the security, updates, and maintenance of your website. You have more control and flexibility over your store, but you also need to have some technical skills or hire someone to help you. WooCommerce also has a huge ecosystem of plugins and themes, both free and paid, that you can use to customize and enhance your store. You can find plugins for almost anything you can think of, from payment gateways to shipping methods to product reviews, and more. Pricing. Shopify and WooCommerce have different pricing models, which can affect your budget and profitability. Shopify has a monthly subscription fee, which ranges from $29 to $299, depending on the plan you choose. Each plan comes with different features and benefits, such as the number of products, staff accounts, storage space, and support. You also get access to the Shopify App Store, where you can find apps to add more features to your store. However, Shopify also charges transaction fees, which are a percentage of each sale you make. These fees vary depending on the payment method you use. If you use Shopify Payments, which is Shopify's own payment gateway, the fees range from 2.4% to 2.9%, plus a fixed amount per transaction. If you use a third-party payment gateway such as PayPal or Stripe, the fees range from 0.5% to 2%, plus the fees charged by the gateway itself. WooCommerce, on the other hand, is free to download and use. You don't need to pay any monthly or transaction fees to WooCommerce. However, you do need to pay for the domain name, web hosting, and any plugins or themes you use. The cost of these can vary depending on the provider and the quality you choose. You also need to pay for the payment gateway fees, which are usually the same as Shopify's. To give you an idea of how much it costs to run a dropshipping store on Shopify and WooCommerce, let's assume that you sell 100 products per month with an average order value of $50, and you use PayPal as your payment gateway. Here is a rough estimate of your monthly expenses. As you can see, WooCommerce is cheaper than Shopify in terms of monthly expenses. However, you also need to consider the time and effort you spend on setting up and maintaining your store. Shopify is easier and faster to use, while WooCommerce requires more technical skills and knowledge. You also need to factor in the quality and reliability of the hosting, plugins, and themes you use. WooCommerce gives you more options, but also more responsibility. Ease of use. Shopify and WooCommerce have different levels of ease of use, which can affect your user experience and productivity. Shopify is designed to be user-friendly and intuitive. You can create and launch your store in minutes without any coding or design skills. You can easily customize your store's appearance and functionality with the drag-and-drop interface, the theme editor, and the App Store. You can also manage your orders, inventory, customers, and reports from the Shopify dashboard, which is accessible from any device. Shopify also has a 24/7 customer support team, which you can contact via phone, email, or chat. You can also find helpful resources, such as guides, tutorials, blogs, forums, and podcasts on the Shopify website. WooCommerce is more complex and challenging to use. You need to have some basic knowledge of WordPress, web hosting, and plugins. You need to install and configure WooCommerce on your WordPress site, which can take some time and effort. You also need to choose and install a theme and plugins that are compatible and optimized for WooCommerce. You can customize your store's appearance and functionality with the WordPress customizer, the theme options, and the plugin settings. You can also manage your orders, inventory, customers, and reports from the WordPress dashboard, which is also accessible from any device. WooCommerce does not have a dedicated customer support team, but you can find support from the WordPress and WooCommerce communities, which are very active and helpful. You can also find useful resources, such as documentation, tutorials, blogs, forums, and videos on the WooCommerce website. Scalability. Shopify and WooCommerce both have the potential to scale your dropshipping store as you grow. However, they have some differences in how they handle scalability. Shopify is a scalable platform, which means that it can handle high traffic and sales volume without affecting your store's performance or security. You don't need to worry about upgrading your hosting, bandwidth, or storage, as Shopify takes care of everything for you. You just need to upgrade your plan if you need more features or benefits. Shopify also has a feature called Shopify Plus, which is a premium plan for large and enterprise-level businesses. Shopify Plus offers advanced features and benefits, such as unlimited staff accounts, custom checkout, priority support, dedicated account manager, and more. Shopify Plus also gives you access to the Shopify API, which allows you to integrate your store with third-party apps and services, such as ERP, CRM, inventory management, and more. WooCommerce is also a scalable platform, but it requires more work and investment from your side. You need to monitor and optimize your store's performance and security, as they depend on your hosting, plugins, and themes. You need to upgrade your hosting, bandwidth, and storage as your store grows and attracts more traffic and sales. You also need to update and back up your website regularly to prevent any issues or errors. WooCommerce also has a feature called WooCommerce Enterprise, which is a managed hosting service for large and enterprise-level businesses. WooCommerce Enterprise offers high-performance hosting, security, updates, backups, and support for your WooCommerce store. WooCommerce Enterprise also gives you access to the WooCommerce API, which allows you to integrate your store with third-party apps and services, such as ERP, CRM, inventory management, and more. Shopify and WooCommerce are both powerful and popular platforms for dropshipping. They have their own strengths and weaknesses, and they suit different types of users and businesses. There is no definitive answer to which platform reigns supreme for dropshipping, as it depends on your personal preferences, needs, and goals. To summarize, here are some of the main points to consider when choosing between Shopify and WooCommerce. WooCommerce is more flexible and customizable, but also more complex and challenging to use. Shopify has a monthly subscription fee and transaction fees, but also takes care of the hosting, security, and maintenance of your store. WooCommerce is free to use, but you need to pay for the domain, hosting, and plugins, and also handle the performance and security of your store. Shopify is more scalable and reliable, but also more limited and restricted in terms of features and integrations. WooCommerce is more open and versatile, but also more risky and demanding in terms of resources and support. I hope this video has helped you understand the differences between Shopify and WooCommerce and how they affect your dropshipping business. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you. And if you liked this video, Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.